So I wanted to talk about something tonight, and that is this whole idea of you need to love yourself first, that I hear everywhere. And I think to a certain extent that is true. You know, it's easier to love and understand love for others when you have that compassion and love for yourself. But at the same time, I think that we all take dips in our self-love and our self-esteem. We all struggle with depression or anxiety or different things that make it hard for us to feel the love that we have for ourselves in any given moment, and to shame others when they're probably already feeling really down and really guilty and, you know, really bad because they can't love themselves fully in that moment, or they have a mental illness where they're not grounded enough to feel the love that they have for themselves, or, you know, they're really depressed right now and they can't cook or they can't clean and they wish that they could, but they have this mental barrier, and no matter how hard they try, because I've been there and I am there, I understand what it feels like to like know you have to do something but you can't. And in those moments, it is such a grace and it is such an amazing thing to have someone outside of you come and say, you know what, you are worthy of love. You are worthy of my love, of your friend's love, of your love, and I'm gonna help you see that, and I'm gonna shoulder some of this immense weight that you feel for yourself and carry it for a while to get you back up on your feet to a place where you feel empowered enough in yourself where you don't need me. But it's such an amazing experience when, I feel very privileged when I know that I can aid my friends in their down moments, and to tell people, like, you gotta love yourself first before we help you. And if you don't love yourself, well then, you know what? We don't want you right now. We are all love, and at the same time people are like, well, we're all love at our core. Like, if we're all love at our core, all we really need to do is recognize what we already are. And we are already love when we don't love ourselves. We are already love when we are depressed, when we fucking are sick, when we are, you know, not thriving. We are still love then. We just don't recognize it. So sometimes you need another person to really look at you and see you and sit you down, cuddle with you, or read to you, or make you food, and be like, no, what? Of course I love you. You know, you don't need to love yourself first. BS. Yeah, I think it's a harmful idea to perpetuate, because when people are already feeling down, they're gonna isolate themselves, and that idea makes them isolate themselves more because they don't feel like they're worthy of human connection when they're in their down moments, and that's fucked. Like, how are we gonna practice empathy and oneness if we're not actually there for people in their moments of weakness? And would Jesus have said to the lepers that he cured, sorry guys, love your fucking selves first, like, if that story was even true? But these people, they preach all these things like, we're like a Jesus, praise consciousness or whatever, but like, would he have gone around telling people in Galilee or whatever to love themselves first before he offered healing to them? To self-actualize as a beautiful friggin' winged goddess being before they fucking, no. So what is that about?